You ever feel like you're doing everything right? You brush, you floss, you use mouthwash, but your oral health just isn't quite there? Well, today we're going to talk about ProvaDent. It's a product that's promising a totally new way to get that healthy, confident smile we're all after. And we're kicking things off with this quote from a real user, Ethan, because, let's be real, who can't relate to this? Waking up without that dreaded morning breath, that's a huge win. And honestly, it's just the very beginning of what ProvaDent claims it can do. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The whole idea behind ProvaDent is that our normal routine, the one we've been taught since we were kids, is actually missing a giant piece of the puzzle. It's a pretty bold claim, right? So let's dig into what they mean by that. All right, so first up, what is this deeper problem that our toothbrushes and mouthwash aren't solving? This story from Jordan Abbott really hits home. Think about those specific issues. Bleeding gums when you brush, that sharp pain from tooth sensitivity, breath that just doesn't stay fresh no matter what you do. These are those nagging problems that are so frustrating. Jordan's experience suggests that maybe the solution isn't about scrubbing harder, but about tackling the root cause. So, if the problem goes deeper than just surface cleaning, what's the answer? This is where ProvaDent comes into the picture. Let's see how it works. Okay, here are the big promises, and you'll notice it's not about quick temporary fixes. The real game changer here is that first point, supporting your oral microbiome. That's basically the entire ecosystem in your mouth. The goal is to create balance for truly fresh breath and better hygiene, and to do it with natural ingredients in a super simple daily habit. Of course, promises are one thing. The formula is what really counts. So let's pop the hood and see what's actually inside ProvaDent. And here it is, the secret sauce, probiotics. Now, we all hear about probiotics for gut health, right? For a healthy stomach? Well, ProvaDent is taking that exact same science and applying it to your mouth. The idea is brilliant, really. You're adding good, beneficial bacteria to crowd out the bad bacteria that cause all those issues. And it's not just the probiotics. Look at this lineup of natural ingredients. You've got organic xylitol, which actually helps balance that microbiome. There's a special BioFresh complex for that super clean feeling, cranberry extract, which is known to help keep your teeth clean, and even purple carrot powder for extra nutrients. It's a really smart, nature-powered formula. Okay, the formula sounds amazing on paper, but what are real people actually saying? Does it deliver? Let's check out the results. Wow, this testimonial from Kelly is pretty incredible. And that one line, "My dentist was surprised," I mean, come on, that's huge. When you can impress the professional who looks at mouths all day long, you know you're onto something good. And it's not just an isolated story here and there. The numbers speak for themselves. An average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars, that is incredibly high. It tells you that people are consistently having a great experience with this. And for anyone who's particular about quality, which we all should be, they check all the boxes. It's made right here in the USA, it's GMP certified, it's non-GMO, and it's even tested by a third party. These are all the things you want to see to know you're getting a safe, high-quality product. Okay, so we've covered the problem, the solution, the ingredients, and what people think. Now for the nuts and bolts, how you can get it, and the guarantee they offer. The pricing is really clear. You can grab one bottle for $69. But as you can see, the price per bottle drops a lot when you buy more. If you go for the most popular option, the 6-bottle supply, it comes all the way down to just $49 a bottle. And they throw in some pretty great perks for the bigger orders, like free shipping in the US and a couple of free digital bonuses. But honestly, the most important thing on this entire slide is that last point, a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That means you can try it out with literally zero risk. And just a quick peek at those bonuses you get, there are these cool digital guides that give you even more info about oral health, some insider tips, and even some myth-busting. It's just a nice little extra value they add on. So that really brings us to the end. When you step back and look at the whole picture, the unique focus on your oral microbiome, the natural formula, the amazing user reviews, and that risk-free guarantee, ProvaDent really does make a strong case. So the question is, could this new approach be the thing you've been searching for?